I believe, John, it was your turn.
Yes, Monty Hall for the win.
For the win and $1,000 host of Let's Make a Deal on the Game Show Network. Monty, a drugstore.com poll found that after a wallet, lipstick, and cell phone, what item would you most likely find in a woman's purse?
I'd give them $100 for a hard-boiled egg right now. But I think that the most common item you find would be a tissue.
Tissue.
I disagree.
Antacids or pain relievers of some kind. Yeah, X gets the square and the win for $1,000. We're going to go right into our Secret Square game. The game itself is worth $1,000. Here to tell us about our Secret Square prize is the legendary Shadoe Stevens, and to show us from Classic Wheel of Fortune, Susan Stafford.
Well, here's a prize to help you get with the program. It's an annual subscription to TV Guide. The new and easier TV Guide helps you find program information faster and makes TV time more fun. And you'll put it to good use with your new 47-inch projection television. For the best service, selection, and value, go to the source. Brand Source, your neighborhood appliance, electronics, and home furnishings expert. Brand Source.
Thanks, Shadoe. Thanks, Susan. Let's show all of you at home who the Secret Square is. Now you know. John, you won the first game, so you start this one.
Yes, Martin Mull, please.
All right, Martin. What early industry mogul was known for having about 20% of his workforce be handicapped people?
Sure, let's give this question to Martin. He'll make fun of the handicapped. I think I know this. I think the answer is Henry Ford. I think that he hired handicapped people.
I agree.
Yeah, Henry Ford it is. That's right. X gets it. Elena.
Monty Hall, please.
Monty Hall. All right, Monty. How did Judas point out Jesus to betray him to the elders?
I think that he told Geraldo not to reveal the secret location. No, I think what he did is he put ashes on his forehead.
All right.
I disagree.
He kissed him. He kissed him. Circle gets the square. John.
Tom Kennedy, please.
Tom Kennedy. All right, Tom. Now, of course, classic host of Name That Tune. When this tune was written for the 1907 graduating class of a military organization, it was so catchy, it became the organization's official tune. What is it?
If you could give me, if Mr. Music could give me 3 notes, I bet I could name it.
Give him 3 notes, please.
Anchors Away.
I disagree.
Well, let's listen to a little bit more of it. Sounds a little like Pitch Pipe Away, but it is Anchors Away. That's right. Circle gets the square there. Elena.
Betty White, please.
Betty White. All right, Betty. Betty. Are there any gay fraternities?
Yes. There are the preferred customer list at Crate and Barrel. I think so.
Yes, she says.
I agree.
About 24 around the country. Yes, Circle gets the square. John.
Rosemary for the block, please.
Rosemary for the block. Her new book, Hold the Roses, is in stores now. Rose, in the Noel Coward song, where do only mad dogs and Englishmen go?
Up against a tree in the park. Where else? Yeah. Mad dogs and Englishmen go out in the noonday sun.
I agree.
Yeah, out in the sun. Yeah, that's exactly right. X gets the block there. Elena.
Bob Eubanks for the win, please.
For the win in a tie game, if you get it. All right. Carly Simon recently auctioned off for $50,000 the answer to a long-burning question. What is it?
She auctioned off, and I think a network executive actually bought it. No, it's a true story. Actually bought the answer, but it's who she was writing about in You're So Vain.
For a tie game.
I disagree.
Who she was writing about in You're So Vain. Yeah. X gets the block. We get a break. We'll be right back with more right after this. our challenger, John Layton, your turn.
Yes, J.P. Morgan and Jamie Farr for the win.
Farr for the win, yes, from the Gong Show. If you get this, you're the new champion, John. No pressure. Where would a cowboy find his rowels?
Rowels?
Rowels.
That would be on his boot near his spur.
Right, for the championship.
I disagree.
On his boots, on his heels, they're the wheels on the spurs. So Circle gets that square. You're still alive here, Elena.
Nipsey Russell, please.
Nipsey Russell. All right, Nipsey. Leaves of three, let them be is a rhyme designed to help you remember what?
To pay your income tax. Because there are only three questions. What do you make? What'd you win? How much you got? Send it in. Avoid poison ivy.
I agree.
Avoid poison ivy. Yeah. That's right. For a 5-square win. That's right. Joanne Worley, by the way, was our secret square. We now have a tiebreaker $1,000 game, and our defending champion, Elena, you kick it off.
Martin Mull, please.
All right, Martin, here we go. A researcher at Florida's University of Gainesville predicted this will soon be the fastest growing cause of infidelity. What?
Well, you know, many of today's young marrieds, I think we're impressionable teenagers during the Clinton years, and we tend to look up to our presidents and try to emulate them and to make our lives more like them. And I think that might be White House behavior, yes. Wait, can I change that?
Oh, if there's a God, yes. Yeah.
I'm going to go to poison ivy, because it works so well. It works so well for Nipsey, and I thought it felt good on the show,
yeah.
So I'm going to stick with poison ivy. No, I think usually when they say fastest growing in any question, the answer is always the internet. So
the internet.
I agree.
The internet. Yes, that's right. Circle gets that one, John.
Monty Hall, please.
Monty Hall. All right, Monty. When playing poker, what does it mean if you feed the kitty?
Feed the kitty means putting money in the pot.
I agree.
You make a bet. Yes, you call the bet. Right. So X gets the square. Elena.
J.P. Morgan and Jamie Farr.
J.P. Morgan, Jamie Farr. All right, you two. On The Honeymooners, Ralph Cramden had loads of get-rich-quick schemes, but one he had for a food product became a real-life success. What was it?
Bourbon on a stick? No.
Wow.
I think, and I was around when he was doing his show, I think that's pizza.
I disagree.
It was frozen pizza specifically, so Circle gets the square. Not just pizza, but the freezing of the pizza has to be the answer. John?
Rosemary for the block, please.
For the block, Rosemary. What do they call the Jewish ceremony that celebrates the transition of boys to men?
Medical school. No, I think that's when they're 13 years old. I think it's about come on. Bar mitzvah.
I agree.
A bar mitzvah, yeah. X gets the square. Oh, we are out of time. Now, let me just give you a little perspective. We're at a point in a tiebreaker game where John could become the new champion, or Elena could defend her championship and go to play for a really nice car. What's going to happen? You'll have to join us tomorrow. Thanks to all of our stars, to Shadoe Stevens, Susan Stafford, and the Unknown Comic. I'm Tom Bergeron. Come back for the cliffhanger tomorrow on Hollywood Squares. Bye-bye.
I'm Shadoe Stevens saying good night. Promotional consideration furnished by the following.
Here we go again. Yesterday you found out a bit about what the stars knew. Here's what we find out about how much you know about, and furthermore, that's the last time we have the open bar at lunch. And then you find out she knows